Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We appreciate you joining us here today. Got something different for you today. We've been so busy trying to roll out different firearm reviews for you based on requests that there's a lot of gear that we want to cover too. And so we're going to get to some of that today. And this is actually one I've been wanting to do for a little while because we had a viewer email us and ask us what we thought about the Urban Carry G Series deep concealment holsters. Well, I definitely have some thoughts on that, and I'm going to tell you all about it in just a minute. Alright, so once again, welcome back. We appreciate you joining us today. Just want to take a moment to thank you for watching our videos, subscribing to the channel, and commenting, and being part of the community here of educating people who conceal carry, especially those who are new. If you haven't had a chance to already, there is a little subscribe button down there in the lower right hand portion of your computer screen, or if you're on a mobile device, you'll find that below the video. You can scroll down below it and hit subscribe and hit the bell icon. It'll let you know when we do something new, and it helps us out a lot, and we do appreciate it. So, the Urban Carry G Series Deep Concealment Holster. For the purpose of this discussion, we're going to be talking about the Urban Carry G2. The whole selling point behind this holster is that it can be hidden easily on the body. The weapon's easily accessible. It's a very simple concept. And I myself was interested in some of these claims, and so I picked one up to see what's going on. So let me kind of show you the whole idea behind how this thing is supposed to work. So anyway, I picked something really small, Glock 43 here, to observe. And basically the idea here is you have this leather. It's got two pieces of leather basically, see, put together. There's a magnet down here in the bottom. And then up here at the top, you've got this clip that goes on the belt. And you've got this magnet that comes over it, and I'll show you what's up with that in just a minute. So imagine, if you will, when it's on your hip facing outward, it looks like this. Now I'll show you a picture in a minute from Urban Carry's site that kind of shows someone wearing it. And I'll touch on those points in a second. But basically, this is how it would show, just this on your belt, and all this, of course, is inside the body. Seems like a good concept, okay? So let's check it out. So I wear my gun on the right side. So if I were going to use this, I'd open this up, and I would take my pistol, and I would go down here as far as I can, and then you actually have to put this thing on. As you can see, when the weapon's inside, you've got a pretty thick package here. And then the idea is that once this is on, you take this clip and you clip this to your belt on the outside. It goes down like that. And then once you got it clipped in place, this comes over at the top and covers the clip by way of the magnet. So all they see, anyone who might be looking, is this part on the outside right here. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things. I don't know if you've noticed already, just with the weapon being inside, but I've got a pretty tiny pistol here. I don't have many guns that are smaller than this. And look at the size of this bulk. Okay, and what you have to remember is that where you're going to be carrying this, they basically recommend like the 1 o'clock position, somewhere in there. And so this is going to be, on top of your leg, either right on top or just, to the side, outer part of your leg. And this is where I want you to pay attention to the picture here. Now, if you'll look, this is from Urban Carry's site. Okay, so you can see inside of the jeans, if you look right here, see where my finger is? This outline, this same shape that you just saw, you can see this outline. Let me highlight that for you here so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, you see that? Okay, now that is standing up. So I want you to imagine what happens when you sit down. Okay, and this is the experience that I had, is when I put this inside and I sat down, it was enormous. It was this huge mass sitting on top of my leg. And I tried this in khakis, I tried it with jeans, I even tried it with dress pants because most of the time that's what I'm wearing. And I need something that works with my everyday clothing. And even with jeans on, you have this massive piece that's sticking up. And there's no denying that you've got something massive inside your leg there. Now for some people, it may not be an issue, you know. Maybe they wear super baggy pants, cargo pants. Maybe they've got something big enough that they can cover all this. But I don't own a single piece of clothing. I don't own a single pair of jeans or slacks or khakis or anything that I can wear with this holster on where it's not obvious I have something massive, you know, coming down from the belt line, showing through the top of my pants. And to me, you know, I don't like to bash, you know, products. I don't like to just, you know, go off and talk about things being bad. But the whole idea behind a deep concealment holster, any kind of holster, is concealment. It's supposed to be something that you can wear, and then it's not obvious that you are carrying a firearm. And to me, as far as lack of concealment goes, this is absolutely the worst thing that I've ever seen. This is the most terrible idea that I've ever seen in a holster. The concept, I get it. And, you know, the drawing action, you know, when you go to use this, I'll give them that. When you have this thing installed like they say, and you pull on it, well, yes, you can get your weapon to produce. You can pull the leather, and yes, it'll roll right up and get to the weapon. And then you have to kind of dig around and get a grip on it because it is in there pretty snug. But there's no concealment. There's no being discreet with this. And I don't care how good you are at these kinds of things. I tried several different ways to make this look, you know, like it was something normal. And you get self-conscious in a real hurry when you have this thing sitting on your leg. So what's the answer? Well, for me, and I'll just explain, I think the concept, as far as how it draws, I think that there's something to that, you know, because when this is in place, and like I say, I've used it, and when it's in place and you pull on the other strap here and it comes up, it does produce the weapon. Like I say, I don't think it's very easy to get the weapon out. That's kind of a problem too, but it's kind of a big awkward thing, and so concealment's not really what I think of when I see this. If you're going to do something like this, you may as well just pocket carry. And the reason I say that is because, you know, I pocket carry all the time with firearms this size, you know, right in the same neighborhood, using either a sticky holster or something like a DeSantis gun hide. You know, there's all kinds of little holsters that will go in the pocket with the firearm, and it has a pretty low profile. And I really haven't had any issues with those type of holsters printing. If they do show up at all because of the way they're squared off, it looks more like, you know, a big wallet or a cell phone. But I'm telling you, there's no mistaking this big, ginormous, conical mass for anything other than something that you're trying to hide unsuccessfully. And unfortunately, that's really about the best I can say about it. So, you know, for some people, like I say, it may work. Like I say, I hate to just bash products, but I have to be honest because this is all about concealed carry. And I've tried this in every configuration I can think of. No matter where I put it, it's just so obvious that you're wearing this. And, you know, I walked around the house and I was spotted instantly as having something on that looked unusual. So if people can tell who aren't looking for guns, then people who are trained even in the least bit to look for them are certainly going to see this. And that kind of spoils the whole game. So anyway, I know that for people who like the Urban Carry holster, then this isn't probably something that you want to hear or something that you agree with, and that's okay. You know, I get that. But like I say, once again, I have to be honest, because for me, if I'm going to carry something, it has to make sense. And for me, this just doesn't make any sense. So anyway, that's about all. I just wanted to do a quick review on this for you. Hopefully this helped you out. If you've been thinking about this, whether you decide to do it or not do it, hopefully this may have helped you out. And but once again, we appreciate you joining us. If you hadn't had a chance to subscribe, please do so now. And of course, hit the bell icon. We'll let you know whenever we do something new. And until next time, we appreciate you. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video for you. Thank you very much.